This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, smash it another 2 times to make it count. Let's get right into it. We got Shotti, Kooda B, Tekashi updates happening right now. Appeals are happening. Ever since those 3 days with Tekashi, a couple motions have been filed. We'll put those on the screen. I appreciate you guys. Let's get right into it. Before we get into that, let's get into this. Great Lake Ace got the new video out called Dope Money Remix featuring Catch Out Calhoun. Make sure you go check it out on his YouTube right now. The YouTube is Great Lake Ace.
I was 23 making 28 jumps.
Also, if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Let's get right into it. Quick updates for you. This won't be a long video, don't worry. So we got a lot of things came out in Tekashi's testimony, okay? It's almost like the government or whoever was asking those questions about Jim Jones and the tape of Jim Jones, the wiretap between him and Mel. It's almost like that was introduced for a reason, because that same conversation he had with Jim Jones, he had with Shotti, right? They decided to introduce the Jim Jones one, establishing that they wanted to get revenge on Tekashi for his Breakfast Club interview and get him in line, punish it, whatever they were saying, okay? I think they're trying to paint Jim Jones as capo of this. That's what I think. That is a rumor, allegedly. It just seems like they're going that way with it. As soon as these testimonies were over, everything he said about Shotti and everything, it triggered an appeal. Shotti put in for appeal. I'll read that appeal right now. And it also triggered some things from Kooda B's camp. So this one is, okay, so that's Kooda B. So notice of appeal happened on the 19th of Southern District of New York. Category United States versus Kafino Jordan. And it puts out his sentence section was on September 6th. Okay. Now they're appealing conviction only, and the defendant found guilty by plea. Trial is checked. And then it says offense occurred November 1st. What does it say? 1987? After 1987. Okay. So he is appealing this. I guess after 1980, you can't appeal anything before 1987, which makes sense. Okay. So he's appealing, and Legal Beat on the last 3 days of testifying as cooperator, Kafino Jordan Shotti files an appeal after he was sentenced to 15 years. So we're gonna have to see what that appeal is. I think it was granted too. Let me see. Oh no, it wasn't granted yet. Okay, but he did make that appeal. Then we got, and we'll get into that in a second. Then we got United States versus McKenzie. That is Kooda B. It says, I write to request a month adjustment of McKenzie's sentencing, which is currently scheduled for October 4th. I need additional time to gather letters to prepare sentencing and submissions for Mr. McKenzie. The government, by Jacob Warren, consents to this application. Therefore, I request that the court adjourn the sentence to a date the week of November 4th, 2019. Granted, sentencing is adjourned to Wednesday, November 6th, 2019, 2:30 p.m. Parties shall serve their sentencing submissions in accordance with the court's individual rules, practices in criminal cases. The clerk court is requested terminate the motion. Anyways, so I'm sure he's going to ask for a lesser sentence here, that he was going by orders, or they'll come up with something. Well, we won't know till that date. So Shotti's probably going to try to get off by anything that was mentioned in the Tekashi testimony. Okay, it kind of shows maybe that he wasn't the big bad guy, and maybe wasn't guilty of certain things and needs a lesser sentence. Maybe something else. Maybe we will see. Maybe he's been thinking about that 15 years, and he's like, nah, I need that 2020. It's always who makes the deal first. You know, the first person gets the best deal. The second person gets a little, decent deal. And then it goes so on and so on. I'm not suggesting. I'm just, guessing. Okay, nothing's set in stone. We've pretty much determined that Shotti wasn't cooperating. He just took a plea deal. So that was wrong. The rumors were wrong on that. We kind of focused on other people now around. It was someone there that was cooperating. It was a CI, not a CW informant. Somebody was. And that person, we have alleged rumored to be somebody else. So we'll get into that later. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. I will check you guys in the next one. This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Peace. Great Light Gaze got the new video out called Dope Money Remix featuring Catch Out Calhoun. Make sure you go check it out on his YouTube right now. The YouTube is Great Lake Ace.
I was 23 making 28 jump. I was 19 with the 16 in the trunk.